Ladies and gentlemen, by now you know my voice. My name is DJ Taiwo. I'm the host of Fuji Opera Xpress, brought to you by 3101 Media. Today's guest is somebody that I'm really very excited to chat with because he's one of the most iconic Fuji stars and he's not even old yet. He's a young man, but he's been in the game for a very long time. In his time, he's made some classics. One of them crossed over from Fuji to hip-hop, and even 10 years after that song was made, it's still a classic in the Nigerian music sector. His name is Remy Aluko, Igwe.
Èmi náà rè Olúwa mi. Èmi náà rè Olúwa.
Yeah, Baba. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to chat with you.
I'm serious. A pleasure to you.
The song I was referring to is the song with Konga and the late Dagreen.
Kaba.
And the song is so massive that it's not Fuji, it's not hip hop, it's all of everything.
Yeah.
And Dagreen died 10 years ago, 11 years ago this year actually.
Yeah.
Right? And anywhere that people still hear Dagreen, Konga, Remy Aluko,
Man for everywhere, Aluko, who do this beat na lelo.
You know. Why, how did that happen? Just to start with.
Konga is the one that I have that idea.
Right. Because Konga even sounds like a Fuji star.
Konga is from, we grew up together in Ebitimeta.
Oh, really?
So it's the one that have that idea. And it now came to me. Fuji lẹ́yìn. Òun kọ mege vagabingi. Support ara wa.
Right.
So he now called on me. I said, you go and look for another artist, which I didn't know that is Dagreen.
Dagreen
is bringing up into that music.
Yeah.
So because of èmi ní okay, ìwọ ló wá beat wa. Olóhùn mọ̀ pé kò sí beat tèmi ò lè kọrin lé ní.
Well, true.
Orí mo ní okay, mo ní tó bá ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe. So he now went down to Lilo. So later on, and that came to me that Baba, the beat is here and I've already sing the chorus. So you just come and put your own side on it. Okay. Èmi kọ́ débẹ̀ mo kọ̀ pé nǹkan tèmi mọ̀ ṣe best.
Ben.
Òun lórin kíkọ, mo dẹ̀ rọra kọ́ tèmi. So but later on, after like 3 months later, ni mo rí pé nǹkan tèmi gan kọ, èmi gan mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí mo kọ nìyẹn.
Ó lágbára ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Mi mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí mo kọ nìyẹn. So later mo kọ rí pé orin yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí but glory be to God, most especially àwọn DJs stand in Nigeria. Kudos to them.
Oh yeah.
Àwọn ló jẹ́ kí orin yẹn wọ́n jẹ́ kó pọ̀ ní gbòòrò. So kudos to them.
Right. You mentioned now that you grew up in Ebutimeta.
Yeah.
One, how does somebody who was born in Ebutimeta become Igwe?
That Igwe of a thing, you know, when we were still teenager, there was a girlfriend I had. So,
talk to us. Oh, okay.
He's from Delta.
Okay.
So his father is like the person that's he will become Igwe later.
Oh, really?
So that our daughter is the one that she loves so much. So he make I want to speak pé woke ìwọ ló máa jaya o because ọmọ tó wà ńbẹ̀. So one day like that day ní láti fi chance ká èmi àti ẹ̀pọ̀. Mo fẹ́ sálọ. Bàbá wa ní come here. Who are you? Mo ní my name is Remy. Mo ní when you are now Remy ko, what are you doing with my daughter? Mo ní it's my friend Remy. Do you know that anyone that wants to marry my daughter must be an Igwe? Money, so I'm Igwe, sir.
Oh, wow.
So from there,
that's how the name stuck.
The Igwe started.
Oh, wow. That's massive. So tell us a bit more about your background. Fuji is generally for Muslims.
Yeah.
You're not Muslim.
I'm not Muslim. My daddy is a Christian.
Exactly. And was a singer as well.
Daddy me know olórin ni wọ́n, Fuji musician ni.
Fuji Christian
the luck is, you know, daddy me ti kọ́lẹ̀.
Okay.
So ìgbà tẹ́mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dàgbà láti kékeré láti be 6 years old. Èmi ti máa ń disturb community wa, like all the music that I've already heard before.
Yeah.
I'll now change it to my own style. Turn it to like cracking a jokes with that music. So from there, it's man, so I went to Agoja primary school in Yeni. So but I'm a dropout in grammar school in secondary school.
When you say dropout, what do you mean?
I'm off school lady.
Exactly. Chatting at that time.
Martin Connie, no, Martin Lulu Kiri.
Okay, so was that why you were like, okay.
But my dad then doesn't have that much issue. The issue is not much like to Remy
all the way.
So you way, but the frustration, the me have disturb my boni baba. Jeki me no kuku wa way. That's le shikini. Ma make way. So my way ni mo make way straight mo coffee school any. So my boss is streets near.
Oh wow.
So but streets helps me a lot. I'll not lie to you.
How in what regard? Because people are afraid of streets, right?
Because
people from the streets are generally guarded, and that even affects people that make this our style of music, right? So they look at you. You are a Fuji star. You are from the streets. Automatically, you are an area boy.
How
do we separate the two?
Streets is not an area boy.
Okay.
Let me try to give an explanation a little bit,
please.
Because streets is a thing that we need to put into education. In school, because streets helps a lot. Because in Kotokowani school is like maths, English, but Kowani streets is an OT for someone to how to learn how to live your life. If you have the good one at your side, not the bad one, because we have the bad one and we have the good one in the streets. So the good one that you mingle with will help you a lot. They will tell you the wrong thing at the wrong time, which they will tell you the right thing at the right time, which is helping me a lot. I'm not lying. So
when you went on the street, was that when you started making professional music?
When I was still in the street, I'm making professional music then.
So what were you doing? How were you?
I'm just because I have some young guys there. I want to go They have their own crew. Me, I'm just a vocal person. I'm a vocalist. So that there was a place we normally went to. This National Theatre. So there is a place they call feminine place that people normally enjoy their selves. So I help this our Kerikeri organization. They are from my area, Ipitometa at Stebi.
Okay.
So I help them to go and help them to call this hero to their movie, to watch their movie.
Okay.
So continue launch Gongoni National Theatre.
On
film. Ogun Ajayi that came out then from our Kerikeri group. So they didn't know me, but they know we came from the same area.
Okay.
So I call the stop me because I'm the street. So one of our boys went on Lulu. Ejo, no money call. So I was do segbe come. Òun kọ́kọ́ gbé charisma mi wò. Ó ní kí n kọrin yẹn boy tó ń lùlù yẹn. Ó ló lórin kan. So when I now sing for him, he now say, you're singing good o. Let's just try go and meet them for that join there. By move síwájú. There by lóòótọ́ go so good. And I'm a kind of person that love dancing. Because I love dancing when I was a teenager. So ijó yẹn gangan ni èmi love jù. Mo like break dance.
I want to Michael Jackson.
So yeah, mo love you. So mo yen kọrin Fuji yẹn, èmi ò kọrin yẹn jù. Ijó yẹn ni mo ṣe kíni, ni mo tẹra mọ́. So the audience now try to tani ilé tó tún da ilé ru yìí. So from there we started making money a little by little.
Money from
àwọn tó kọ̀ wá jẹun. Wọ́n ti lọ wo movie. Wọ́n kọ̀ jókòó síbi abẹ́gi yẹn tó ń ṣe fàájì lọ́wọ́. So apawo so ta panjo yẹn ojowo te pa àwọn gangan fún ara wọn tó ti ń tẹ̀lé ra wọn
oh wow.
So they now asked me that where did I stay? I told them that I stay in Epitometa in Atitebi. Then Epitometa la wọ́n gbé ní Brookfield. Okay. Àwọn tún ní bí bumi ta wọ́n máa lọ ní àwọn joint oríṣiríṣi ṣé mo lè join ní campus àwọn mo ní that's good. So that means because èmi máa ṣalumi tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Aluminium, we call it Bola Boy.
Okay.
The Bola Boy, Yamayama na money.
What does that mean?
Yamayama na money. So all this, I'm actually, I want to say recycling.
Okay.
It's recycling.
Okay, so you pick up all those
iron, aluminium,
wow,
plastic. That's what I do.
So that was the hustle.
The hustle that tí mo ní kékeré gangan.
Oh wow.
Tí mo máa ṣe gangan.
Wow.
So yẹn ni hustle tèmi mọ̀.
But at that time, what was your dream? Okay, Ansha Luminsin. Is this what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life? Or what was driving you?
My dream is the music. I will not lie to you because my dad is an Fuji musician that doesn't make it then. So my own dream is I'm gonna make it in this Fuji music.
Wow.
So I've already have it in plan. So láti Remy, ìrònú mi ni pé tí máa rí eléré tó ń kọrin gan, even though I went out to go and watch any artist that is performing, mama fi brain mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé mi mú wà lórí stage.
Right.
Má ti máa imagine ni pé òbí rò ṣe pọ̀ tó ń wò mí. So láti gba ẹni mo ti máa wò pé
yeah, this is what I want.
Èmi gan gbọ́dọ̀.
But again, it must have been difficult because the Fuji field is very tough because you have older people that are successful.
Yeah.
Or they're already like how does a young man like you break into that, group? And because if you go on the internet now and you Google top 10 mute Fuji artists in Nigeria, Remi Aluko will be 7, 8. But in that top 10, he's always listed.
He's a glory of God, number one. And ìkejì ni pé èmi gan fi time mi ṣeré. Because there is a thing in life tó ń pé nǹkan méjì lè máa ń tọkọ mi ní street tó ní mo gbọ́dọ̀ máa fi ṣeré jù. Time. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní mo gbọ́dọ̀ tún jẹ́ kí ignorance kó take over mi. So nǹkan tó ní tóun tó kọ́ mi ní street tó sọ fún mi jù ni pé anything tí máa ti mọ̀ kó jẹ́ nǹkan tí mo kọ́ fẹ́ ṣe pé kí n tètè máa wà ahead of that thing. So yẹn máa ń báńgì ní orí mi every time. So mi kì í ti máa ní show nsìn like bí a mọ̀ ní show nsìn mo mọ̀ pé irú show yẹn bóyá bí irú Ìbàdàn ni mo lè mọ̀ pé traffic lè wà lọ́nà mo lè gbéra lé ní ọ̀làdẹ̀ ní show yẹn mo lè gbéra lé ní kí n tètè lọ síbẹ̀ kí n ti wà lára dìbẹ̀ because anything ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́nà mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ẹni tó pè mí ní show kókó make any complaint about me. So time yẹn àti pé glory Ọlọ́run tó tún wà lẹ́yìn mi àti pé ó dà pé dáadé Ọlọ́run wò pé this the guy dáadé ti suffer rí jẹ́ kí n help. Jẹ́ kí n help boy láti bẹ̀ yẹn nǹkan tí mo rí.
So at what point did you feel like kí ni màá ti ń dùn?
Ìgbà tí mo fi po ti ń dùn ni ìgbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ ṣe first record mi. I made the first record. That was 1998.
1998?
Yeah.
And what was the process of making that album? It was difficult because you are just coming up.
Because glory be to God that one man now came to me. He has been seeing me doing this jump everything that we do in this beer parlor. Weekly things. So he now came to me that there was a complaint. There was a man that loves to do an album for me. I'm very, very happy that day. But he saw for me. But don't want me. But he saw for me, okay. Me, I didn't wait for it. But show what over for me in cotton shape.
But the fact that your
opportunity pay a coffee help me over jacking the any tomamo nilu. So but mo dodo e o gbe àwọn kí la máa ń korúkọ àwọn kíní tó máa ń gbé jáde fún àwọn bí agreement.
Okay, contract.
O gba agreement fún mi, o gbé contract jáde. Èmi kéré rí mi kàwé. Èmi kàn ń wo nǹkan tó mú fún mi ni. Mo kàn rẹ́rìn. Wọ́n kàn sọ fún wọn pé okay mi ti gbọ́ sà. Ó ní kí n mú lọ́lé kí n lọ fi wọn àwọn èèyàn mi lé. Wọ́n lókè mi ti gbọ́ sà. Wọ́n ní but ẹ fẹ́ ṣe rẹ́kọ̀dù fún mi ṣá. Ó yá máa jọ ṣe. Ó ní máa sign ọdún mẹ́rin fún un. Mo ní ọdún mẹ́rin kò pẹ́. Ṣèbí rẹ́kọ̀dù mẹ́rin náà ni ọdún mẹ́rin ó ní yẹ. But because mi believe pé between that 4 years tí máa fi ṣe rẹ́kọ̀dù mẹ́rin yẹn orúkọ yẹn aṣèké ni àti yàtọ̀. Mo lè máa rí owó lọ́dọ̀ tiẹ̀ but máa rówó níbòmí. So nǹkan tó ṣe mí gangan nìyẹn.
So the contract lasted 4 years?
It don't even up to 4 years.
Oh wow.
Because I didn't even sign the agreement.
Oh okay, because you were eager to just get it done.
When he now gave me the agreement, I now take it home. But mo délé, mi rent mo lè mú fún. Because I bail out then. I didn't stay with my parents. So ẹ tí mo fẹ́ lọ mú fún tó lóhun kàwé bí tèmi. Èmi rí bí ẹni pé opportunity lòun náà jàre. Bọ̀bọ̀ ìwọlẹ̀. Ìwọ má worry. Because òun lọ sí Unilag. Ló wà. So bùdá tó ń jọ gbélé ni. Mo pé torí pé òun kàwé ńgbà yẹn. But máa ṣeré lọ bá ní school ẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn so èmi náà máa fi ń ga pábẹ́ ní pé mi náà mo mọ àwọn tó kàwé so ìgbà tó máa mú tí mo máa mú agreement yẹn mo fẹ́ mú fún ọkọ̀ọ̀kan ni máa mú fún jàre èmi kọ́ máa agreement mi kò mú padà lọ bá promoter yẹn mo ní mo rẹ́ tí mo lè mú fún wọn but àwọn òkú ẹ fẹ́ ràn mí lọ́wọ́.
Let's do it.
ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe pé mi ti ready ó lè ní pé kanishon studio báyìí lọ sí Decca nìyẹn mo yẹ lọ sí Decca nìyẹn báyìí dé Decca ó jẹ́ nìkan ọkọ̀ọ̀kan ká tó lọ sí Decca he now called the producers he called them on me he now said we should start doing this rehearsal of a thing so we now started it from there our studio láti our studio láfẹ́ lọ ya picture wọ́n gbé mi lọ sí Unilag again láti lọ ya picture for me so they make a nice poster for me then I was 15 years old then
at the time
that time
oh wow
so nígbà tó máa fi gbé jáde fún mi mo pé wow
ọmọ ló dúró
ọmọ ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí.
Oh wow, and it's been an exciting journey
so
since
glory
that
be
time.
to God, glory be to God.
In that time, 1998 till now is say 23 years or so. What are the challenges that you've had to deal with as a musician, as a band leader, as an entertainer, as an individual in the music?
There's no any challenges because life is all about challenges.
Right?
Yeah.
That's your philosophy, like
yeah,
you just deal with it.
Because it's normal way in life. Even though you are not a musician, you must face something.
True.
You must face some challenges in life. True. So Toba be milere pe kini challenges tomorrow. You might take challenges, but it's normal protocol. That things that a man must come across in life. Because nígbà mi akuru, nígbà mi atẹrin, nígbà mi atusonra. So wọ́n ló máa mọ owó ètò máa fi ṣe kíni tó máa fi operate pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó bá wà ní around them. So mo ti láwọn challenges tó pọ̀ tẹ́ pé ó yẹ kó weigh me down due to my own site issue. People thought is when I have issue with this police of a thing is when they have the issue. No, it's not. That one is an things that came from the family. They say is an editing from the family.
From the family.
But daddy me ò ní àrùn ojú. So daddy mi nìkan mo mọ̀. Mi ò mọ àwọn family ẹ̀ tó kù ju àbúrò ẹ̀ kan lọ. Ojú ò dẹ̀ dùn yẹn náà. So gbà tó ń sọ fún mi pé àwọn kan tó dé wọ́n ti ní ayé ni due to iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe kíní kan. Ṣẹ́rí yẹn gangan ló tiẹ̀ máa ń báńgì lórí mi jù tó máa sọ fún mi máa mọ̀ pé wèrè máa lélẹ̀ yìí o. Wáyé tó yẹ máa sọ pé ayé ni. Ṣé ọ̀run lè mí ni?
It comes from the love that people have
for me, but then there was a man who now came to me.
Yeah.
He said he's an this herbalist man. He now said he will sold this thing that's wrong with me to someone else.
Oh,
I was very because I'm sorry to say this, I'm a good man. But ọ̀rọ̀ so mo pé wèrè máa rí o. Why to look fellow tap or to
somebody else?
So to fellow tafle, so no fellow me. So that means we are not helping each other.
Yeah, because you are just recycling the problem.
To ma take away from me. Nyelo e ko so, ko le wo nu ori mi but ko so ko ma tafelo mi yen. O je ki kokko de pe o le ni e. O fe agba mi ni.
Yeah.
So from there we dalo. And I went to India by myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and I stopped they now said there is a glaucoma. So they now stop it. So from there, I'm managing the one I have. I don't have any issue with anyone.
Ìlàyé Ọlọ́run bá tó ní mi tó ní dédé. Ó ti mọ̀ dá ó Remi. Àní kó tó dá mi sáyé Remi sí o. Bàbá bọ́ sóde o. Èmi ní bàbá Olúwa ṣeun bàbá Àlíyá o tó ń jáyìn ké o. Ìlàyé Ọlọ́run bá máa fi mi lẹ̀ fún yàjọ́ o. Torí mo tún ti dòde. Èmi Àyìndé. Ọmọ mo tún ti dòde.
So it's even good that you mentioned it because, we've read it, Remy Aluko has eye issue. Yeah. But I've not read it that Remy Aluko is broke. You guys, please come and contribute money so he can sort himself out.
No. Everybody is broke. Everybody is rich.
But life. You are comfortable.
It depends on how you yourself make yourself. And bó ṣe múra ẹ̀, bó ṣe mọ̀ wọ́n ara ẹ̀ sí. Because wọ́n ní oríṣiríṣi ẹgbẹ́ ló wà, oríṣiríṣi àwo ló wà. But àwo tẹ́mi mọ̀ kó dájú láyé, òun láwo ìmọ̀ wọn ara ẹni. So àwo tẹ́ wọn ni mo nǹkan tí mo lọ ṣe. Ìmọ̀ wọn ara ẹni ni àwo tí mo ṣe. So gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ní, mo kò mi bẹ́jú ara mi lọ. So nǹkan tí mo ní mo máa mọ̀ pé ilé màá manage máa mọ̀ máa sustain ara mi. than to be shouting out to the people that.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of things that we needed people for that can help you to support you, not in that
regard
aspect. No.
So how has that affected, the process of you making music? How do you record? How do you go to shows? How do you do all of these things?
I still do my things the way I do it, the way I do it way back. Because glory be to God, the people around me, they are good. God created the wonders, they are good around me. Because I want to die around them. Oh, bad da. So Ọlọ́run fi àwọn tó dá ó fi wọ́n sí around me, so ìyẹn ni mo dúpẹ́ fún lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. So
I still make music actively.
The body me going to stay here, believe me, punch me. But my move around me.
Oh man,
that's my father. So but more get sets of the stage, because I've been into it for like more than 2 decades now. Yeah. So
you know that stage control and stage presence.
Control around me. I will do the good thing I know, doing best for the audience. So I will do
but it did not weigh you down?
The first time it happened to me, I will not lie to you.
Yeah.
When I went to India, the doctor, I didn't know, maybe he now Googled my name.
Yeah.
I didn't know. He now called on me, now told me that, what do you do that makes you happy most? My own thought is that thing is what will make you complain about that. Makes me have that problem of the eyes.
Yeah.
And I try to tell him that I do this. And I smoke weed most. He said, he smiled. And I told him another one. And I told him again, I love singing music. And I said, wow. And I asked him that, is it the problem of my issue? And I laughed. And I said, no. That in keep on doing best to make myself happy, because I'm like a tree. Right. So that's what you are. So don't allow the stick to die. So to what ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ fún mi nígbà tí mo délé mo kọ́kọ́ ti fẹ́ relent pé báwo mo ṣe máa move ara mi, but as a weed man tí mo fi sí body by.
So you just got inspiration.
Don't ever you go back to what you know doing best.
Right.
From there, and I'll get back there.
To your zone. Right. Let's talk about the music for a minute.
Okay.
So the Fuji sound has always evolved. About how Alhaji Sikiru Ayinde Barrister did it, in the 50s and 60s. The sound that he had at that time was not the sound of the 80s. Was not the sound of the 90s. It's not even your own sound, right? How do you describe Remi Aluko's sound?
Remi Aluko's sound is Afro, hip-hop, Fuji. So because I combine all the three together. Because I won't lie to you, I didn't normally listen to all this Apala, Barrister, S1E3 music to sing my own music. I didn't listen to them. I normally listen to all music. All music. I'm talking about even though from the other country.
Yeah.
Because music is music. If me only imagine only ton kombe gongon, lo make sense. Me le mag boyo en koton so. But there is a beat and there is a sound. To ma fumini kote mile change see another thing to my own style.
Right.
So that's where I bring up my own sound. All my own sound.
So what comes first? Is it, do you hear Shema lyrics or Emashi composition?
No, I don't even do rehearsal. It's only when I want to have I want to do record. It's only when I do rehearsal. My rehearsal is when I'm doing jump, that we call jump.
Okay. And jump is your weekly
shows. So from there, I turn it to like we are doing a rehearsal, but they are still paying us on it. So to man anything to get new thing to move
inspiration.
Try out. So when I put mon continue, allow to JB band mi. Èmi àtàwọn band mi la mọ̀ pé mi ń ṣe kíni. Mo ń rehearse ni. So àwọn tó jẹ́ audience yẹn wọ́n lè máa get wa. We are rehearsing. Right. So that's what I do.
Right. But for you now, how do you do it in terms of your band? Do you have a band that you lead, or there are musicians that you work with, depending on where you jump at the first album?
I have a band.
Okay, so
I have like 30 boys working with me.
30?
Yeah.
30. How do you manage 30 people? That's a full.
I'm serious.
Bank branch now.
I have a full band.
Yeah, I mean, bank. The
band money like be 22.
How?
The stage.
That's includes drummers,
Olomele, Oni Sakara, Oni chord, Oni shekere, Oni guitar, Oni keyboard.
And you have all of those people, you know.
We grew up together.
Oh, so you've stayed.
Some of them are still with me.
After all of this years,
we have been like my drummer boy and my backup singer. They have been with me like more than 2 decades now.
Why? How? So I wish I could talk to them. Like, how can you stay with this guy? But now that I'm with you, how do you trust these people that much? You guys have grown together.
That's why I said, glory be to God. I have the good one
around you.
So they are the good one around me because they prove themselves that they're good. So me too, I now check them and now find out they're good.
That's amazing. It doesn't happen frequently. Yeah. The Fuji industry, as in general, what are the things that? So 2 things or 3 gone. So in Fuji, what are the things that you see and like? What are the things that you don't like? What are the things that you want to be better? So it's a 3-headed question.
The first one that I like is Fuji is a good music. That if we keep continuing doing the right thing at the right time in Fuji, it will be greater than the way we think. It will be even global than the way we think.
Right.
Yeah. But the one that I don't like in there is there's discriminates. They always discriminate.
Really?
Yeah.
Discriminate
because and ibiti feel bad to see because if any cosimbe ni la fi wa discriminate because if eba wa nbe and you discriminate if gongon ni ko joko síbẹ̀ oni ko fi jẹ́ kí Fuji yẹn ṣe kíni o grow bí ti tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́.
Okay.
So ibi tó wá wùn mí kí Fuji lọ.
Yeah.
The third one has is èmi ní plan kan lọ́kàn mi tó ti wà lọ́kàn mi láti be more than 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
Thank you for planning. But mo rí pé àwọn Fuji opera yìí same idea tí mo ní. Òun ni mo gbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí go through tí mo ń ka àwọn nǹkan tó pọ̀. Mo rí pé àwọn idea tí mo ti ní lọ́pọlọ. Nǹkan tó execute sórí kíní ẹ̀ ni.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Òun gbọ́ngàn ló mú mi wá sí ibi ilé ni.
That's amazing.
I will not lie to you.
That's amazing.
Because me, I've already have the planning. Okay now, this hip hop people.
Yes.
On my show to my show in December. To the man pera won jo. To man support ara won. Davido ma ṣe tiẹ̀. Ó máa pe Wizkid. Ó máa pe Lamidi. Ó máa pe gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ máa ṣe kíni. Bóyá orin tó ti jọ ṣe pọ̀. Wọ́n jọ future wọ́n jọ ṣe pọ̀.
Ìyẹn náà dẹ̀ kọ́ ti tiẹ̀ yọ.
Adẹ̀ kọ́ tiẹ̀ náà wọ́n dẹ̀ kúrò ńbẹ̀. Ìyẹn náà tún pé kejì náà. Kò ṣe pé ó lè máa fún ní full payment tó ń san.
True.
Tó ń gbà but á fún ní.
Yeah, correct.
Pay this. Bóyá bí mobilization fees á fún. Àti mọ̀ pé
but ìyẹn náà máa show up.
Ìyẹn náà máa show up àti lọ fi support ẹ̀. But àwọn oní Fuji. Àti plan nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹni tí mo ṣe é èèyàn kan ti plan nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Okay.
Òun ni Alhaji S1E3 Arabambi. The Mayegun
one.
The plan that kind of thing. Wọ́n kọ́ tó ṣe to my own wọ́n ṣe tán. Because wọ́n wà discriminate. I'm sorry to say this. Wọ́n wà discriminate because wọ́n pe gbogbo àwọn ní Fuji tó yẹ kọ́kọ́ mọ́ra wọ́n kó wọn mọ́ra gbà yẹn. Wọ́n wà selected.
On the flip side, how many people can one individual komora? If there are many people and it's just one person, so how about I say
Sherry Alhaji Gongo ni Tobani face of Fuji now?
Right.
Is Alhaji King was fine day. I will not lie to you. He's the face of the Fuji now. So he have the chance to call anyone that is singing Fuji music.
And they will listen to him.
They won't. I'm sorry to say this, won't be worried. a máa gbọ́.
Okay.
Nǹkan táwọn kan nídìí ni pé káwọn wá àwọn body tó mọ̀ pé body yìí wọ́n mọ̀ pàṣẹ yìí iṣẹ́ táwọn ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn ní hip hop tá à ń ṣe yìí wọ́n plan ni wọ́n jókòó wọ́n plan ara wọn ni. Kò dé lọ́pọ̀ kò kọ́ níbẹ̀ ni máa fẹ́ kú lórí stage.
Just show up one or two.
Kọ́ wá normally stage kan la máa lò ibi kan la máa organize ẹ̀ sí. Àwa Fuji tẹ̀lé rí la ní crazy fan jù tán sanwó wájú.
So I say this all the time. Pé ẹ tó kọ Fuji nsìn bẹ́ẹ̀ délé wa and love it. I'm actually jump. I'm only party. You can do 4 events in a day.
I do like me now. I do like more than 6 sometimes. So I will not lie to you because I normally even change my own style of music. Right. Tele. Tabagba show. I'm a koni kuni. So the stage. But later, now, let me change it. Wait, me pay. It's all about the hours. I won't use more than 2 hours on your stage. Either use premium money or you don't spray me money. I didn't care. What I just want from me.
That's your me.
It is one for me. So my own is to come there to do the thing that I know doing and kill the figure like the chicken. Kimalo.
Oh, so that means you're a very solid businessman.
No, I'm a straight businessman.
So you know what you want to do. So back to hair. So how to?
So you get time. Right. Want to organize a show in a hotel. They knows the one. Only my only my it doesn't matter that you call me, but they should call the one that knows that they know this business. That when you're there shaking it, don't listen. Because when you're listening, all of my shaking it. Now I feel go. Only one man want to just coming up. Coffee should be side attraction.
Right.
But Batoshi, I want hip hop. Atoni Fuji méjì péré. Bí ó ní Fuji ẹyọ kan péré lọ́kọ̀ ṣìkìní. Lọ́kọ̀ fisi.
Anyway, that's one of the things that we're trying to do at Fuji Opera. You know, to make sure that this music genre that all of us love, we continue to push it and make it grow bigger. As we wrap up, sir, just share with us what are the things that you're working on, in these days.
I have a video that I want to drop now. It's a hip hop Fuji things. I call it advice.
Okay.
So advice name.
Are you featuring a hip hop artist?
No.
Was you on that hip hop sound?
Yeah. It's like this reggae sound. And I'll sing Fuji on it. So because a man like Bekamu, come try
and make it work.
Yeah, and make it work. Because sometimes tabak boni Chinese man ban play sound there. Aluko Fuji le lori. To them adru. So
because music is universal.
Universal lolo. But by me I can feel my ama o pe ba lo se fe gbo. So my listening see. Nǹkan tó ti ṣe lo ti lo pe ko ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. But taba ṣe o le ma tètè down. But to ban push it more. They will listen to it. One come ma funny. We dey wo nko. But they will come at a time. Chama poni mi wa to pe ko dùn. But to ban play say later every time.
Yes.
Afagidi dun leti.
Yes, I know a few hip hop artists that they'll tell you that okay, you just hear it 2 or 3 more times.
And now you will know that the music normally. Only my journey e gongo lo dun. O je beats inu e.
Right.
Lo dun. So all our party try it.
Okay.
Ne po se ti se kini.
As we close, please just give us 1 or 2 lines from either advice or anyone you want to bless us with.
Okay. Ìgbà mélòó la ó lò láyé tó mi ń wẹ̀ wò irin. Àsìkò mélòó la ó lò láyé tó mi wálé ayé mo yá. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Lágbájá, ìwọ ni kò kú mọ́, ìwọ ni kò sọ́kọ́. Nobody can live long like Methuselah. Oh. Let's live great like Nelson Mandela. Torí ẹ̀, bíbí ire kò má ṣe fowó rà. Bíbí ire kò má ṣe fowó rà. Gbogbo ohun tó ń dán kọ́ ni wúrà. Gbogbo ohun tó ń dán.
Thank you very much, Igwe, Remy, Aluko. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. Thank you for spending some of your time with us on Fuji Opera Xpress.
Yeah, thanks so much.
I'm sure that we'll talk more as the year goes. And, the exhibition that we had last year, we probably will have some form of it again this year so that, the conversation continues. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm
glad to be here.
Thank you very much. That's been Fuji Opera Express. The Jidit I was signing out here. We'll be back next week with another Fuji artist. By the way, there's a lot of merch, Fuji Opera merch that's on fujiopera.com. Or you could send a DM on our IG page at Fuji Opera. There's a lot of merchandise that you guys should get and, keep the movement going forward. So we'll come back again. I'm Jide Taiwo. Stay Fujified.
Remi Aluko.
Signing out. Thanks a lot, Baba.
Ó ti mọ̀ dá o Remi. Àní kó tó dá mi sáyé Remi sí o. Bàbá bọ́ sóde o. Èmi ni bàbá Olúwa ṣeun bàbá Àlíyá o tó ń jayín ké o. Ìlàyé Ọlọ́run ọba máa fi mi lẹ̀ fún yàjẹ́ o. Torí mo tún ti dòde. Èmi Àyìndé ọmọ mo tún ti dòde. Àwọn tèmi wọ́n dẹ̀ wá dẹ̀ ń gbádùn mi o. Gbogbo bí tẹ́ ti mú tọrọ kọ́bọ̀ o tẹ́ fi ra life cassette wa bí rẹ́kọ̀dù wa. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa o. Àtẹni tí yóò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ wá Àyìndé Rẹ́mi tó jẹ́ pé ó kàn fẹ́ gbọ́ ohun burúkú tá a kọ níbẹ̀ o àbò fẹ́ fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ wa. Tó tiẹ̀ ti lè tọwọ́ bàpò tó mówó jáde tó ra life mi o. Àbí tó ra cassette mi o. Àbí tó ra live cassette mi o Àyìndé. Ìlàyé Ọlọ́run bá ibi tó ti mú tọrọ kọ́bọ̀ yẹn jáde kó má ṣe tán rẹ̀.